you're on one of the best streets. You're in one of the best cities, La Jolla, one of the best areas, Southern California, on the planet.
This was an area that was very early in the development of La Jolla. This particular house was built in 1913 by Richard Requa, who was a well-known architect of the time, and actually there were just 2 houses built on this bluff at the time.
You know, when this home was built, there was this home and one other home. They had their choices of anywhere to build, and this is what they chose. Many people in La Jolla have a view. This home is in the view. Probably the most famous view in La Jolla.
That old La Jolla charm is something that a lot of builders are trying to capture in newer homes. You know, a lot of people, they may be looking for the brand new Ferrari, and we've got those around, but this is the 1963 Lamborghini. I've seen a lot of houses in La Jolla. I've never seen anything quite like this.
If you like classic, this is your home. It's a home that you have to really be in to feel how special it is. There's a spirit here that's just really hard to describe until you walk inside and feel it. You know, the home is 100 years old, and a lot of the original details, a lot of the original fixtures remain in the home, and they've been painstakingly maintained. I mean, it is in unbelievably beautiful condition for a home on the ocean that is seen 2 world wars, the Great Depression. It's amazing what this house has seen. Richard Requa used different elements of architecture to come up with his own personal style, which they dubbed Southern California architecture. He borrowed from like Moorish architecture, from Spanish colonial, and from arts and crafts. Maintain the architectural integrity with the upgrades they use, so they're very seamless. It's hard to tell where you pass from 100 years ago to maybe 10 years ago.
Redwood is somewhat termite resistant, but especially redwood that was used in the early 1900s because they used bigger trees, older trees, had denser redwood grains, and the termites can't get into them. I mean, it's little details like that that just make it impossible to recreate this property.
You can't get homes like this anymore. The house has an energy to it, sort of a spirit from a time gone by. And you can feel it the minute you walk onto the property. It is an unbelievably special home.
You know, a lot of people, when they talk about real estate, they want to talk about replacement costs. Well, this is priceless. Some of the fixtures and all the wood and a lot of the elements of the house are still original from 1913 and still been maintained meticulously.
There's some features to the home that you cannot get anymore. Some of the hardware, some of the cuts of the wood, the actual redwood trees that run the length of the ceiling in the living room. Yes, you are close to the village. Yes, you are close to the beach and tennis club in the La Jolla Shores. You can walk in either direction quickly and get to them. But when you retreat back into this home, the mature landscaping, the canyon, the ocean, the view, you feel like you're all alone. The views from all 3 levels are unique, but all beautiful in their own right. There's lots of different vistas from different areas of this property that kind of give you a different perspective of the ocean, of the cove, of the landscaping.
It really is like a postcard. I mean, when you step in off the street and come to the backyard, it's hard to believe that you're in 2013 La Jolla.
Storybook and charm, it is from an era gone by. They just don't build homes like this anymore.